For as long as he can remember, Ahmed Hamdoun has been on the front lines of Sudan's struggle for democracy. First protesting against the government in 2013, now spending months on the streets as part of the latest uprising against former President Omar al-Bashir. But Hamdoun has paid a high price. One night in January, on his way home from a demonstration, he was followed by security forces.
Some people came from behind me and started beating me with an electric baton. They didn't say anything. I was hit directly in my eye. I told the officer that I'd had eye surgery and that I'd lost my cornea. He said, "We could kill you, so never mind your eye."
Hamdoun might never see with his right eye again, and the harassment continued when he was taken to a detention center by the security forces. There, an officer recognized him as a prominent activist.
They forcibly stripped me. They ripped my shirt and trousers. They started saying inappropriate things and threatened to rape me. I felt ashamed. Being in front of so many people and being naked and having all these things said to you, it's been a huge psychological toll.
Another witness to the cost of the revolution is Dr. Naamat Khidr. She helps run this field clinic at the heart of the sit-in in front of the army headquarters. In the days leading up to the removal of Omar al-Bashir in April, this clinic was at the front lines of the violence.
There were people coming in with all kinds of gunshot wounds, head wounds, eye wounds, leg wounds, and all over the body. They were just randomly shooting. People even had sniper wounds.
Doctors themselves were also targeted by al-Bashir's regime. This video taken on New Year's Eve shows 4 doctors being arrested by the military on the street in front of a hospital in Khartoum. Dr. Khidr says it's because doctors have historically been at the forefront of organizing strikes and protests against the regime.
No matter how many times doctors were attacked, they stayed in the hospitals. This was very annoying for the al-Bashir regime. That's why they tried everything they could against us and arrested us. I took part in demonstrations and marches, but I never dared say I was a doctor. It was dangerous.
Despite the violence, Dr. Khidr doesn't believe retribution is the way forward for Sudan. And this is the message Ahmed Hamdoun has for those attacking and abusing protesters.
Despite you torturing me, I went out to protest for you too. Sometimes I think about revenge. But I rather we have accountability, because we've protested against illegal practices, so we can't turn round and do the same thing.
In latest developments, a deal was struck to set up a committee to investigate the targeting of protesters. Hamdoun now hopes that his sacrifice and that of others won't be in vain.